Ghosties, welcome to another video. One that I have been debating on making because, I don't know, I sound like a crazy person, I think. Okay, so here's the thing. We'll just dive right into it. I get really annoyed when I watch channels and people have all these story times of all this paranormal activity that just happens around them because for a long time, I've never been that person. I've never had a lot of activity happen around me. I would have activity happen to me when I went to a haunted location, but it never happened within my home, except for the haunted house that I lived in. But it still wasn't that much activity, you know, it would be a little bit here and there. Anyway, I've been having some weird things continue to happen, and I didn't know if I wanted to share them or not because I didn't want to sound like one of those fake ass channels that just spit out all these story times all the time about all the stuff that's happening and never have any like proof. So I did something a little different. I thought if these things are happening to me, the best thing to do is to capture it or try to capture it as best as I can so that I'm not just spitting out these random stories to you guys. So the last couple times that something has happened, I got my camera out, and actually one of the times I was already recording anyway, so it was very, what's the word? I don't know, it was just good that it happened all at the same time. So I'm going to share some of these experiences with you, and I want to know your opinion, your feedback. Do you think these all have natural causes or explanations behind them? Or do you think there is something paranormal still lingering within my house? So the first thing I want to show you is a little clip. I was sitting right here, I was filming a different video when I started to hear some really strange noises coming from directly above me. Just to give you a little context, this room is on the second floor of my house, and above me is the attic, and it's not one of those attics that you can just walk in. Like, it's not a big attic, it's more like a crawl space. And I was sitting here filming when I started hearing some really strange noises coming from above me. It sounded almost like some scratching or claws, and then it sounded like something getting knocked over, like a box falling over. I hear a scratching sound. The fuck? It's really strange considering that both of my dogs were downstairs. They weren't up here to be making that noise. And also, we looked up into the attic to see if there was any animals up there, if there were any like animal droppings or anything like that in case something had gotten into that crawl space, and we didn't see anything. And so I went around the outside of my house too to see if there was any type of opening that would have allowed this, if it was an animal, to get in, and I couldn't see anything. Like I said, I'm not going to claim that all of this stuff is paranormal in nature. I just think some of it could be, considering everything that's been going on as of lately, and it's just weird and kind of spooky, and I wanted to share it. I feel like I have a hair on my lip. Gross. The next thing that happened was actually really scary. I didn't catch the actual events on camera, but the next morning when I woke up, I grabbed my camera and recorded what had happened and kind of showed the scene of the crime, or not the scene of the crime, just watch. Forgive all this, I'm tired too, but so a weird thing happened last night, and I just wanted to, I don't know, document it. We were sleeping, and forgive the mess of the bed right now, I haven't cleaned or anything. We were sleeping. I sleep right here on this side, Matt sleeps over here. He woke up in the middle of the night and ran to the patio door, and as he got to the patio door and was opening it, I woke up and I saw him run out the patio door and run down the stairs. So I laid here, I was waiting for like 2-3 minutes, and he finally slowly came upstairs, came in to the door here, and when he came inside I was like, what are you doing? And he went, shh, quiet. And so I sat there and I listened. And so I asked him again, I'm like, what are you doing? And he said, shh. He didn't say anything. So he came back into bed and he lay down. And I asked him again, I'm like, what is going on? You're scaring me. And he said, I thought I saw somebody outside of our door. I thought I saw something. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he said, I saw something out there and it ran as soon as I went to the door. I'm like nervous and scared talking about it. And then he just fell asleep. And so part of me thinks he was like just dreaming or sleepwalking. But I'm nervous and I'm scared because what if he, I don't know, did see something out there? Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Just because I've been having the weird stuff happening. And like, look at, he did. I'm telling you, he ran outside last night. This is part of like the bush. Like, he ran out there and his shirt must have rubbed up against the bushes outside because there's like leaves and stuff in the bed. So I just thought it was weird. I don't know what's going on. I asked him this morning about it. He doesn't remember anything. He said, I don't remember going outside. I don't remember having a conversation. I don't remember seeing anything. Nothing. But with the noises I heard in the attic too, I don't know. I just wanted to put it on camera. And maybe I'm going to start sleeping with my smaller camera next to me in case something happens again. So I don't know if he was sleepwalking or if he really saw something outside. He has never sleptwalked before. This is the first time anything like this has ever happened. And I don't know, it's now when I go to bed at night, all I can think about is something standing outside of those sliding doors right outside of our bedroom, and it just freaks me out. And then, you know, this had happened a couple of days after I had heard the noises in the attic. So of course my brain went to, okay, if he's seeing something outside on our balcony, which is on the second story, could that then be getting into the attic somehow? And that's what I was hearing in the attic. Like, is somebody living in my attic or some shit like that and just leaving during, I don't know. It creeps me out. Or what if it had something to do with aliens? You know, a lot of people say that, like when they go under hypnosis, say that they remember seeing the alien outside of their window, or it looked like they were just like floating at their window and stuff like that. And, or some people say it looks like an owl. If he saw an alien outside of our window, no. And I wish I would have gotten up and grabbed my camera and recorded it right when it had happened. But when you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning because something weird like that's happening, your first thought is not to grab your camera. The first thought you have is, where the fuck is he going and what the hell is going on? I was scared when it happened. He came back in and I thought maybe somebody was trying to break into the house. Maybe he chased somebody away. I didn't know. And then when I woke up the next morning and saw that parts of the bush were in the bed, I was like, well, did he fall into the bushes when he was outside, or was he running and then ran alongside the bushes? I don't know what the hell he did out there. And then the last thing that happened, it's not really a huge deal. I thought it was just kind of weird and kind of odd. And it was one of those things, or one of those moments where you know, where you just kind of recognize it and you're like, all right. I feel like I just spit while I was talking. God, I'm a fucking mess today. So I got up for work in the morning. This was probably like 3-4 days ago. I got up for work. I came downstairs, and as I came downstairs, I noticed that the clock had stopped, and it had stopped very close to 3 a.m., which freaked me out again because everything that's been happening, everything with the luck that I've been having, and seeing things out of the corner of my eye, and then hearing noises above me, and my husband saying that he saw something out on our balcony, and then when I come downstairs and the clock had stopped at 3 a.m., that, I don't know, it was just really creepy. Just taking note that my clock stopped just short of 3 a.m. last night. I do like to keep you guys updated on what's been going on, and a lot of you have asked in the comments, how's your luck been? Has anything else happened? And actually, my luck has been fine right now. Knock on wood. No more bad things have happened, but I still continue to have this strange activity happening in the house. Now, like I said, I'm not going to say 100% that this is paranormal in nature. All of these things could just be random coincidences or naturally occurring phenomena. God, I can't. Do you ever have the days where just nothing comes out of your mouth correctly and you just feel like laying on the couch and watching movies all day? That's what I feel like doing today. Anywho, this was just a quick little update video to update you guys on what's been going on. What do you think it is? Do you think it's just some random stuff that's happening? Or do you think it is all connected somehow? Sorry this video is kind of short and just all over the place, but it was just something that I wanted to update you guys on. Just a little like hodgepodge of things that have been happening. I'm going to be going to, I'm going to be going to another wooded area. It's supposed to be haunted by witches, I think. I think that's the legend, something like that. But I think I'm going to be going there for my next video. If it's not the next one, it's the one after that. And then September, October starts, and I'm going to a bunch of really haunted locations with some of my friends. So there will be a ton of videos coming when I go traveling for that. I'm so excited for all the places that we're going. We set them on Kyla's live stream, so I'm going to the Sally House, I'm going to McIntyre Villa, and we're also getting together, a bunch of us are getting together in Las Vegas to film at a bunch of different haunted locations there also. So I'm really excited about all those locations coming up. Okay, so I'm probably gonna add this in. I'm gonna add this into the video right now because it's an update on paranormal stuff that's been happening. And as I was filming, I was just about to end this video, and I heard two distinct things. One is there's a vent directly above me, and it sounded like something like scraped on the vent, which freaked me out. And then after that, I heard like a knock on the wall. I don't know what's going on. So yeah, this stuff just keeps happening around me. I'm not necessarily afraid of that kind of stuff. Like if I hear knocks or bangs or scratches or in the moment, it'll kind of like startle me a little bit, but it's not something I'm super afraid of. My husband running outside in the middle of the night, that kind of disturbs me a little bit more, but you know. Happened again. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is a little paranormal update. Like I said, the next video that comes out will be another location-based video. I'm really excited for it. It should be a really, really spooky place, especially if I find some witches haunting the area. Alright, now I'm gonna go because I'm just rambling on and on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss all the creepy places that are coming up. I'll see you guys later. Bye.